Welcome to our Principle of Accounts class. In today's lesson, we'll be looking at the format of the petty cash book and recording transaction in that format. As you guys can see here, the format we have to have our heading, the name of the business or organization, what we're preparing the petty cash book, and for the period which the petty cash book is being prepared. Then we draw up our format. The prescribed format is received, and this column will record all the money that is received by the petty cashier, the folio column, the date of which the petty voucher was issued, the detail for what the cash was issued, the voucher number that relates to the voucher that was issued, the total money issued, and then here we have our expenses column. Now this column will all depend upon what type of expense was done within the month. CSEC might give you these headings here for this column, or if not, you have to look at the different transaction and try to categorize the different transaction into broad headings that you will use. So you guys can look at this example here, pause the video. You can make jottings of the example, and then after looking at the example, then you could go forward with the video. Now that you guys has looked at the example, we have already drawn up our format. We have our title, our heading there. Let's go into the first transaction. 1st of September, cashier gave $600 as float to petty cashier. This is saying that the 1st of September, the petty cashier received $600. So we have to place $600 in our receive column to keep us record or to keep us documents to show that we received $600. We place the date when we received the $600, the 1st of September, and the detail will be what we received. We received cash. 2nd of September, petrol $63. On the 2nd of September now, we give out a voucher for petrol and it's worth $63. So the date will be the 2nd of September. The detail why we give out this money or the voucher is to purchase petrol. The voucher number 1. Now, CSEC might give you the voucher number. If not, you just place the number there in order as a transaction fall. The total money that was given out in the voucher is $63. Then we're gonna look to see which column does our transaction fall best in. We have here motor expense, staff, traveling, postage, cleaning, and miscellaneous. In this case, motor expense best fit the petrol transaction. 3rd of September, K long traveling expense $32. The next transaction on the 3rd of September, postage $24. 4th of September, D. Campbell traveling expense $21. 7th of September, clean expense $15. 9th of September, petrol $19. 12th of September, Kaylee traveling expense $30. 14th of September, petrol $35. 15th of September, L waits refund overpaid $50. Now this transaction here does not fall within motor, staff, postage, or cleaning expense, so it will be placed in the miscellaneous expense. The miscellaneous expense is a column that is placed there for transaction do not fall into the normal type of expense. It's an extraordinary expense. 16th of September, clean expense $15. 18th of September, petrol $24. 20th of September, postage $28. 22nd of September, cleaning expense $19. 24th of September, H Wood traveling expense $75. 27th of September, K Young settlement of account $33. September 29th, postage $22. Now that we have finished all our transaction for the month, we have to find the total money that was given out. So we add up all the money in our total expense for the month and we end up with $505. Then we're going to add up all the different columns with the different expense, all the money that was spent on motor, all the money that was spent on staff traveling, postage, cleaner, miscellaneous. We have to add up all of those to see how the money was spent throughout the month. So we add up the total motor expense, we end up with $141. Staff traveling add up to $158. Postage add up to $74. Cleaning add up to $49 and miscellaneous expense add up to $83. Now that we finish that, we will, for the expenses, the different expenses, we will underline because we are finished with those expenses there. Then we go to the last day within the month. We have to find the balance. And when we mean to find the balance, we have to subtract the total that was spent, which is $505 by the total received for the month, which is $600. When we subtract the two, we left back with $95 in the hand. So that means the junior clerk or the petty cashier have $95 in his or her possession at 30th of September. So on the transaction stated on the 4th of October, reimburse the petty cash spent. This is saying that the supervisor or the cashier will give back the petty cashier or reimburse the petty cashier the amount that was spent. So the money that was brought down from the month before September into the new month, which is October the 1st, is $95. And normally the cashier give the petty cashier $600. So that means the total amount that was spent for that previous month was $505. So that means the cashier will give the petty cashier $505 at the beginning of the month, which will end up back with $600. Now this has bring us to the end of the petty cash book. I hope that you guys have learned something. Stay safe, do your own revision, and I will see you in the next video.